sack you if you jeopardize his interest with bullish demolitions. Daniel Bwala warns Wike. Wike just assumed office yesterday, and he's already threatening demolitions, threatening brimstone, fire and brimstone, how he's going to demolish this, whether you are a minister or ambassador. If your property is not approved, it's in the wrong place, is this and that, it's going to be demolished, it's going to be destroyed. Now, Daniel Bwala, Atiku's spokesman, is now telling him, Wike, Tinubu will sack you if you jeopardize his interest with bullish demolitions. Yeah, but the question is, are you sure Tinubu will sack him? Because Tinubu himself put him there at FCT for a purpose and wants him to achieve that purpose, especially if the demolitions are associated with the members of the opposition party. Tinubu will like it, of course, because I'm sure Tinubu put him there to annihilate and to silence the opposition party members. Quite unfortunate that everything in Nigeria is witch hunt. Obviously, Wike is going to do witch hunt. This is not the first time he has done it in Rivers State, so he will replicate it at federal level at Abuja. But my own is, I think God will help him if he steps on the toes bigger than his own toes, then they will cut off his toes. That is when he knows that there is power and there are powers. Okay, so he won't be careful because obviously he's acting with impunity. Quite unfortunate. Daniel Bwala, the spokesman for the Atiku Abubakar campaign organization for the 2023 presidential election, has warned the newly sworn-in Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, against his threat to demolish houses in the capital city. Recall that Wike on Monday, during a press briefing held shortly after he was sworn in as minister alongside 44 others in Abuja, following their appointment by President Bwala Tinubu, threatened to demolish houses built at wrong locations in Abuja, even if the owners of such structures are ministers or ambassadors. Wike said that houses built at illegal locations in Abuja to distort the city's master plan will be demolished irrespective of the positions of their owners. Reacting to the threat by the PDP and immediate past governor of Rivers State, Wike, Bwala, on his X, formerly known as Twitter, handle reminded Wike that Abuja is not Rivers State, and that if he creates chaos in the capital city and jeopardizes Tinubu's interest with his bullish and vendetta spirit, the president will be forced to sack him. Okay, according to Bwala, what residents of the FCT need are affordable healthcare facilities, access to good education facilities, clean sports and recreational centers, affordable transport services system, efficient and workable street lights in the street centers and suburbs, and security, and not demolitions. He said, "Hello, sir. In case you need a refresher course, the basic need of the residents of the FCT are affordable healthcare facilities, access to good education facilities, clean sports and recreational centers, affordable transport service systems, efficient and workable street lights in the city center and suburbs, and finally security." So you came with a bullish and vendetta spirit, venting fire and brimstone about demolition and revocation of titles. Abuja is not Port Harcourt. If you create chaos in the city, all right, you will jeopardize your principal's interest and he will be forced to sacrifice your job. Okay, you will learn humility on the job. That is small thing. So he has been warned. He has been warned. So Wike actually came in. We know that if you talk about abuse of titles across Nigeria, it's almost everywhere. Even if you go to Lagos, okay, people have built along canals. People have secured C of O and governor's consent from Alausa to build along canals and along waterways, causing flooding in Lagos. One of the reasons we have so much flood in Lagos is because people have blocked drainage waterways and all of that. And when you go and attack them, they all have influence, have connections at Alausa and they have been given CFOs or governor's consent, so the case actually doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so the same thing is happening in Abuja. People have secured federal approvals and secured everything, and cost blocked so many things in that area. But unfortunately, because Nigeria is a lawless place, I don't see how Wike can fight this fight. Okay, because if you go to River State, Wike cannot tell me that in River State people did not build along canals or along drainage, natural drainage systems. Okay, he can't tell me that everybody that built in Port Harcourt has gotten the title or governor's consent or CFO, or even the ones they give CFO, they can't tell me that they did not give CFO on who no man basis. So whatever Wike is trying to do, let him understand that he must have he must have done the same thing in the past in River State, or even Tinubu himself have seen it happen in Lagos and he didn't do anything. I even Tinubu himself might have property in Lagos that could be blocking drainage waterways, and nothing will happen to those properties. So we have to be careful before you start fighting other people. Check yourself, clean yourself up. Again, Wike is full of impunity, and so still replica of his master Tinubu. So he might just go because he had the backing of the president to start doing what he's doing. So yeah, Bwala might be right on one side, and the other side might not be right because Tinubu might have sent him to go and do that. Again, Tinubu is almost what Yoruba call a Jagungbale too. I'm sure he must be eyeing some lands. By the time he demolish and claim, I would not be surprised if those lands are repossessed by themselves or by their cohorts. Now, wow. Somebody say it is you, okay, will be sacked, not Wike, because Wike does not do it or do not do it on his own. Okay, he is based on the power he received from. He's based on the power he received from the person who put him there. People they type English. Must you even make comment? If English hard to speak your language. Yeah. Someone say Tinubu not a fear. Wike is a force, okay, not to be easily suppressed. He bargained well, spent energy and resources before being able to impose himself on APC and the APC president. Mr. Lecturer, go and lecture your principal Atiku. Wike knows his job. Okay, oh. Journalist again. Wike warned Atiku aides or Atiku aides warned Wike cut and paste journalism. I've seen it too. Hey, Wike did not warn Atiku's spokesperson. It was Atiku's spokesperson that is warning Wike. Here, again, he was not the producer and editor or whatever, editor-in-chief or whoever that typed it did not look at it very well. Okay. Yes, and that is his job. The Bwala talking, is he saying if the wrong houses are demolished, the owners would not go to court? Oguguru man. Yes, now, who is a more Oguguru? Is it Daniel Bwala or Wike that's Oguguru? I think Wike that's more Oguguru here because he's first somebody that drinks whiskey that is not less than 40 years old. So that is what is coming. Daniel Bwala is warning Wike to be careful so that he does not jeopardize the interest of his master by demolishing houses and then, cause problem for him. Because if that happens, Tinubu might just sack him straight up. Tinubu not sack him because they belong to the same group. That is the truth. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment on this Bwala and Wike's case of demolishing and not demolishing.